Look at that.
Just walks up the
Are you
ropes.
kidding me? Are you kidding me? Wardlow flying.
TNT Championship on the line, and Taz, something tells me this is gonna be a slugfest.
Well, I mean, you got three monsters gonna go at it. One Monstar here.
This next contest set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit is a three-way match for the TNT Championship. Introducing the challengers first. From East Palo Alto, California, weighing 270 pounds, Powerhouse Hobbs.
He's something else, ladies and gentlemen. Young, still getting better and better in the ring. He's another guy. We mentioned this about Jack Perry earlier. We've seen him grow up, literally, in front of our very eyes.
We certainly have, and that's perhaps why he was so highly recruited by yourself, Taz.
Yeah, for good reason. He's a stud. That's what Hobbs is. Here's another stud who I managed back in the day. Joe's straight beast.
Next, from Huntington Beach, California, weighing 310 pounds, he is the Ring of Honor World Television Champion, Samoa Joe.
Well, as late Gordon Sully might say, he's all man and a yard wide.
He certainly is, and he's a man that took disrespect from Wardlow. Wardlow turning his back on Joe to focus on Powerhouse Hobbs, and Joe reminding Wardlow, you just turned your back on the most dangerous man in the room.
Yeah, that was a young man's mistake. That's all that was.
Well, he trusted Joe, but I agree with you, JR. It was a mistake for sure by Wardlow. Speaking of devil, here we go.
Championship on the line. This massive three-way. It's gonna feel like the Joey Chitwood Thrill Show. Bodies crashing.
Hoss fight. Give me a little Hoss fight, JR. Come on.
And from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing 277 pounds, he is the TNT Champion, Wardlow.
And he is lean. He looks amazing, does Wardlow, but his championship is really in jeopardy here.
It certainly is, and this is a tough match for Wardlow, because where does he turn his attention to? Powerhouse Hobbs has been hectoring Wardlow for weeks now, but Samoa Joe, the most recent betrayal, Taz.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, in my professional opinion, if you're Wardlow, you cannot get too emotional and get too hot and just gun after Joe for revenge. And that's going to be a mistake, because Powerhouse Hobbs, I promise, will exploit that and take advantage and take this title.
I think that based on experience, using that one criteria, maybe the dark horse in this one might be Samoa Joe.
Well, judging by the body language of Samoa Joe, he certainly seems to be the most comfortable before the bell has rung.
Well, to that point, Excalibur, and that's what it's about, that gorgeous TNT Championship. Samoa Joe has the most big match experience out of all three men, so he's definitely in his comfort zone.
And before this match gets too far underway, I want to remind fans that DraftKings is an official partner of AEW, and tonight anyone can play free for $25,000 in DraftKings Full Gear Main Event Pool. Download the DraftKings app, use code AEW when you sign up, and play free tonight.
Well, there it is. Wardlow, just as I said, I hope he doesn't do. And he goes right after Joe, but it's working.
Yeah, Joe tried to bail out, put some distance between himself and the champion, and Joe seems rocked.
Wardlow is tough, and one of the great things about youth, sometimes you don't know what you're up against. Sometimes ignorance is bliss.
And right now, Powerhouse Hobbs, he's just pacing around the far side of the ring, letting these two men tear one another apart.
Joe's head bounced off that square ring post.
There it is.
And here comes Willie.
That's what I'm saying. Powerhouse Hobbs getting right on. You know, Ray saw the opportunity once Wardlow posted.
Hobbs got great feet, great quickness, Taz.
Oh, yeah.
Real athletic. You know, you manage the guy.
Of course.
Spend a lot of time with him.
Yep.
But he's got his body in the best shape ever.
Yeah, he sure has. I'm real proud of Hobbs and his accomplishments thus far. I mean, He's a tremendous athlete.
He's a champion waiting to happen, Excalibur.
He certainly is. And JR, you mentioned watching Powerhouse Hobbs mature before our eyes. The thing that I've been most impressed by Will is his timing, his sense of timing, and how keenly it's improved.
I had breakfast with him today. He was ready.
He eats a lot.
He eats a lot. I've been having breakfast with a lot of guys, it seems like.
Look at the power here.
Delayed vertical suplex. There are few men that walk this planet that can do that to Wardlow.
These are some big boys out here, folks. All three of them.
The veteran Samoa Joe just put on his back by that heavy back elbow of Willie Hobbs, the powerhouse.
Well, and Taz, Powerhouse Hobbs, that tremendous football experience. He knows how to use his explosion so effectively.
Absolutely, but Samoa Joe also with a very impressive football background. But in this case here, I get what you're saying. Now look at Wardlow. He's in trouble.
Hobbs, just hammering the chest.
Watch this. Follow through. Man,
that's
I love that.
That's just straight physicality.
Better them than me.
Here comes Joe.
Joe firing in those chops to the chest of Hobbs, but Hobbs, look at that, taking Samoa Joe over the top.
Samoa Joe tried to block it, but Willie Hobbs would not hear of it.
Well, what he did was Hobbs went for an exploder. Joe blocked it. He shifted it kind of to a T-bone suplex. Well done by Hobbs.
Powerhouse Hobbs. Now look at this grinding that wrist and the tape across the eyes as well.
That tape could be a factor, quite frankly.
Well, believe it or not, you're right about that. That's true. It really grinds your eye, and that was a version of a crossface. Most people think crossface is a blow. Not always. You grind across the face.
Hard body shots by Willie Hobbs.
Samoa Joe, he'd covered up his face, so Hobbs went to the body, and he made Samoa Joe pay for that. But now, Powerhouse Hobbs sending Wardlow into the corner. Wardlow.
Oh, look at that.
Just walks up the
Are you
ropes.
kidding me? Are you kidding me? Wardlow flying.
277 pounds, man. That was impressive.
And now Wardlow, he is shifted into another gear. The headbutt.
I love those headbutts.
And Wardlow rears back. The lariat drops Hobbs.
Boy, he's just a phenomenal athlete. Strength and power. Difference maker at every athletic front.
And now Wardlow with a sense of urgency as he heads to the top. Gains his footing. Oh, what a crushing senton. But a crushing senton there as well.
The elbow caught the back of the head of Wardlow, but Wardlow almost lost his footing on the ropes. Readjusted to your point, Excalibur. Great balance and still hit it.
Well, the left elbow seems to be problematic now for Powerhouse Hobbs. Now he left alone with Samoa Joe, who's not going to go easy on him.
No, you're right about that, man. And Samoa Joe, 21 title reigns over 8 different promotions with 2 world championship reigns. That's nothing to sneeze at. And nothing against sneezing.
That vicious enziguri from Samoa Joe. And now Joe with the boot on the face of Powerhouse Hobbs.
Look at this violence, aggression.
Those boot scrapes and the run through. Samoa Joe picking that technique up from Shinjiro Otani in 0-1 Pro Wrestling very early in Joe's career, now using it on Powerhouse Hobbs. And
inverted atomic drop.
Joe hits the ropes, the high boot, takes Wardlow down. Joe sits out with the senton.
That's a 300-pound sit out.
Covered, Wardlow able to kick out. You see Powerhouse Hobbs moving very slowly.
Yeah, because Joe blasted him earlier.
Hobbs, though, is still fighting. That's the key thing for him.
Sure thing.
Stay in the game. You don't turn your jersey in. You can't win if you don't have a jersey.
I mentioned Otani. I want to send our best wishes and a recovery for Shinjiro Otani, suffering an injury in Japan, a mentor early on in Joe's career, but right now his focus is on Powerhouse Hobbs.
That front guillotine, that front headlock.
And Hobbs is just trapped. Samoa Joe using all of his upper body strength right there.
Front headlock is a fundamental move, or guillotine if you get your legs in, but man, it could choke you out in a heartbeat. Joe's got a great grip, got a judo background. He knows how to use his hands.
Wardlow.
Whoa!
And I think Powerhouse Hobbs got DDT'd there. You saw Hobbs,
right.
His left arm just dropped. It was hanging limp.
That's exactly what happened. Got 2 for the price of 1 for Wardlow.
And Hobbs now struggling to his feet as the oxygen returns and immediately finds himself just enveloped by Wardlow.
TNT Championship on the line here. A championship match. You're seeing it live.
Jacking up. Oh, man.
Ooh.
Strength right there. Well, watch out for Joe, buddy.
Samoa Joe just ran into a huge spine buster.
Whoa.
The cover, and Joe able to kick out.
Well, I'll tell you, that Wardlow deal was fun while it lasted. It's Dunsky, obviously, now.
I don't think they were around long enough to even get a shirt.
Around here, those shirts come quick, but I digress.
Shop AEW.com. Black Friday sales going on right now. No coupon needed. And oh, look at Powerhouse Hobbs just get driven to the floor.
Now, I'm surprised that Wardlow's on the outside, because he had separation for a moment, which is very valuable in these 3- or 4-way matches.
Oh, wait, Samoa Joe crashing onto both opponents.
The veteran Samoa Joe with all that experience.
It's like a 767 leaving Newark Airport, or landing at it, something like that.
Now Samoa Joe bringing Wardlow up, maybe thinking.
Well, this Joe is a warrior, let me tell you.
He is, but power!
You can hear Hobbs coming.
Yeah.
He was honking his horn, so to speak.
You're not kidding. Talk about getting trucked.
Yeah, Hobbs threw his entire body into that, and Samoa Joe, the head of Joe, bouncing off the barricade.
Sorry, see the chair behind? Look at the chair.
Yeah.
The chair was a sacrificial lamb. That chair got lit up. I don't even know who the hell hit it, but someone did it.
Hobbs has been hot here in 2023, or 22. Get ahead of myself.
A couple months.
He's 15-3, and nothing to sneeze at. Look at that body.
Straps it down. Wardlow's in trouble. Might get a new TNT champ here.
Powerhouse Hobbs thinking spine buster.
Spine on the pine.
The cover, and no, Wardlow able to kick out.
All right, Willie, this is where you got it. The rubber meets the road here. Now what do you do?
Gotta stay focused.
Exactly.
Can't lose your cool here.
Wardlow has felt the sting of those spine busters from Powerhouse Hobbs over the last few weeks, and yet he was able to persevere, able to kick out of that. Hobbs with Wardlow over the shoulder, maybe thinking town business, but no. Wardlow hammering the ribs.
That was a nice counter by Wardlow to get out of that position to get slammed. And now he's back in position to deliver some damage.
Hobbs to his feet. Both men jockeying for position.
It's all about the power and the strength. Who could out?
What a power bomb.
That was impressive out of nowhere.
And Hobbs, he got up to his feet just out of instinct, but Wardlow was waiting. The second power bomb.
Wardlow looking to put Willie away and retain his TNT title. That's the end game. But can he get it done? Remember, the wild card is Samoa Joe.
Joe still on the outside after being driven into the barricade. Wardlow, after the power bombs on Hobbs, now looking for another.
Yeah, can he pull it off? I think he might be able to get Hobbs here and get another one.
Two of the youngest stars in AEW right there, and another power bomb. Is it time for the symphony?
Oh, he got a little too much here.
Oh, the title belt just cracked. Wardlow and Powerhouse Hobbs after the power bomb.
Could be over.
He's out.
It's over. It's over. New champion.
The winner of this match, and new TNT champion, Samoa Joe.
Now Samoa Joe taking advantage of the three-way rules, using that title belt, and now Joe, the TNT champion and the Ring of Honor World Television champion.
Wow, congrats to Samoa Joe. 2 belts, Joe.
Nice payday, good nod to pay with it for Samoa Joe. He took advantage of the situation and pinned Willie Hobbs. He didn't pin the champ, but he pinned Willie Hobbs.
He choked out Will Hobbs.
Right, and wins the title.
Yeah, and Hobbs just coming to. I'm not even sure he realized what happened.